a fantabulous day full of fantabulous things in it as always. And yes, I hope you guys had a fantabulous weekend because I have been gone. I've been gone and I just got back from a trip not too long ago. It was a lot of fun, but I am happy to be back here with you guys. So for today's video, let's get into it. This is a video that I actually meant to do before I left. But it didn't work out, and that's okay. It didn't work out. A lot of things came up before I had to leave on the vacation, on the trip, if you will, and I just didn't get around to it. And in fact, that actually works out because I think the timing of this video is really good, actually, because we're about to enter into Warzone 2 or Warzone 2.0, if you will. We're about to enter into that. So for today's video, I feel like that this is actually an appropriate video. We all know that Modern Warfare 2, and by the way, speaking of Modern Warfare 2, I did do a pros and cons of Modern Warfare 2. You guys have really liked that video, so I thank you guys so much. I'll put it down below in the description below, the link to it, so you guys can go check that out if you want to. And I really did. I actually enjoyed doing that video, and I do enjoy doing pros and cons, and eventually I will do one on Warzone 2. But I want to give it, like I did with Modern Warfare 2, I want to give it a little bit before I want to play it. I want to get into it more before I give you guys the pros and cons, because I really want to give you some. I don't want to just throw them out to you guys. I want to give you my honest opinion about it. But for today's video, again, I thought that this was appropriate. As we all know, that Modern Warfare 2 plays a lot differently, and Warzone is going to run a lot like Modern Warfare 2 is, and it plays a lot differently. And let's admit, we're all trying to figure out settings. What are the right settings for you to play Modern Warfare 2 with? So for today's video, I thought I would share my settings that I have found that have worked for me. To me, these are the best settings. Now, I cannot take full credit for these settings. Some of these settings are based on what subliners, for those of you who do not know, the New York subliners, for those of you who do not know, they are esport COD playing. Well, a Call of Duty esport team. I'll get it out in a minute. They are a Call of Duty esport team, and if you want to, go follow them. By the way, go follow them on their TikTok. If you have TikTok, go follow them. I have a TikTok as well, and I would love to see you guys over there. But they have a good TikTok because they give you tips. And some of these are from them, and some of them are my own. And I have tweaked them into what I think are the best settings for Modern Warfare 2. And probably to me, and I'll be using probably the exact same settings for Warzone 2 or Warzone 2.0. So I just think these are the best settings. They really help out with recoil with your weapon and things like that. So I just thought I would share them with you guys. I have a whole list. Right here. I got a full list right here. In fact, it goes on the backs of them. These are a lot of settings, all right? And we're going to go through them. I'm going to share them with you now. Before we go any further, I am going to tell you that I will probably get lost on this setting thing. And here is a con that I did not share in the pros and cons video about Modern Warfare 2. One of the cons is I think that the settings list is a little bit, is different. It's made to be easy for you. And on one side of the coin, it is. The other side of the coin is actually really hard to find things, in my opinion. In my opinion, the settings thing, it's just hard to find things sometimes. It is easier because they have it divided in sections, but it's harder to find things within those sections. Anyway, that's just a hot take right there. I didn't put that in the pros and cons of Modern Warfare 2. I feel like I probably should have. Now looking back at it, I should have. But before we go into this video, just be warned, I will probably lose my way. I will probably lose my way while I get into the settings department of things in the game, and I do apologize, but I really want to share these settings with you. To me, these are the best settings for Modern Warfare 2 and really Warzone 2 going into Warzone 2. I think these are the best settings, so I'm going to send you over there and I'm going to share it with you guys. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, so here we are on Modern Warfare 2. Here we are in settings, all right? We are here in settings, and we're going to go down. Well, let me just show you where we are first and foremost. We are in graphics, all right? And we're going to go down. Now, when the graphics opens up, it's going to go right to display. You're going to want to go over to quality, and you're going to want to go down. You're going to want to go down. You're going to want to turn off on-demand texture streaming. All right, you are going to want to turn this off. Your computer will thank you. It will make it so much easier on your computer, and it really doesn't do much for you by having it on. In fact, I have found that since I have turned this off, that my view is actually better. The screen, I don't know what it is. It looks better all the way around. There's not really any filter. I can see people better on these multiplayer maps. And when we start playing Warzone 2, again, by the way, you can use all these settings in Warzone 2, and I highly recommend that you do. And particularly ones like this when it has to do with texture and things like that. I'll get out in a minute. I can't talk today. It will make it so much better for you. So I highly recommend that you turn this off. It will be automatically on. Make sure to turn it off. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is I'm wondering, before we go anywhere, let me make sure. Yeah, here we go. This is actually something that I didn't do for a while. I didn't do this for a while until Modern Warfare 2019. And that's when I started to get really serious about the multiplayer. And start doing it instead of doing I am casual, but I actually, for those of you who do not know, Call of Duty is my main game. So when I started to take it more seriously, I turned these off. Someone recommended me to turn these off, and I did, and I highly recommend that you do it too. To turn off world motion blur and weapon blur. You are going to want to turn these off. This will improve everything for you. The whole entire, and they put these on, by the way, to give you a more realistic experience. Please turn them off. Please turn them off. You will thank me later. Please turn them off. Also, turn off film grain as well. We're going to turn that all the way down to 0. Everything that we're doing here is going to improve your view and just the way you view the game so you can see the enemy team, all right? So make sure you turn this one down to 0 and make sure you turn these off. So there you go. Those are some of the things to do in quality. Let's go over now to controller. I'm looking down at my list here. Let's go over into controller, and we are going to come over here. Let's go ahead. We're on this page. Let's go ahead. You're going to want to turn down ADS sensitivity to 0.90 or 0.9, however you want to. Say it. I did not do this. This was actually recommended by the New York subliners to do. This is something that they recommended to do. I did it, and aiming while ADS has improved so much. Make sure you turn it down to 0.9, 0.90. Make sure to turn it down. I highly recommend that you do turn it down, making sure that there's nothing else. But yes, make sure that you turn it down to 0.90, 0.9, whatever you want to look at, whatever you want to call it. Make sure to turn it down. We're going to go over into advanced. Now, you guys have probably already heard these next two. You're going to want to turn your aim assist to Black Ops. This will improve your aiming so much. They haven't had this really in Modern Warfare franchise. They do in Modern Warfare 2, and I know why they put it on here because of the way Modern Warfare 2, for those of you who do not know, is supposed to be a realistic experience for you guys, for us players. And they put this on here, I know, to help out with the recoil of the weapons. So I highly recommend that you do this. I usually run default or precision, but I have not turned, ever since I started playing, even in the beta, I tried the Black Ops one. And it was amazing. I have not changed it. Do yourself a favor and put it on the Black Ops aim assist. Now, you're also going to want to go down here. You're going to want to go to dynamic. This is going to help improve. Again, I didn't really do this until, actually, I didn't do this really until Black Ops. I didn't do this until Black Ops Cold War. I didn't do this until then, and someone recommended me doing this, a friend of mine, and I did it. I've not turned back. This thing helps improve the way you aim so much. So I highly recommend that you turn it to dynamic. And I know, like I said, you have probably already heard of these two anyway. So yes, make sure to do these two. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn this ADS sensitivity transition to intense. You're going to want to turn it to this, because here you go. This is something, it says it right there really on the description, really. Sensitivity multi is applied immediately when you ADS down the sights. It's going to immediately pull your aim when you're ADSing. It's not going to have a delay. It's going to instantly do it for you. It's going to actually be on gradual. You do not want it on gradual. You are going to want to turn it on this. You will thank me later. Okay, you will thank me later. You are going to want to turn this on. This has improved everything for me when I do ADS. All right, when you ADS, this has improved so much. So you're going to want to change that. You're also going to want to go to your dead zone. And I know these are subject to change for you guys, particularly just the play style that you do and just what you're most comfortable with, and particularly these four. It's going to be up to you. And I have actually been really playing around with these ever since I started Modern Warfare 2, because Modern Warfare 2 just plays so differently than the past Call of Duties that we've had. And I've been playing around with this. I found that these four are, this is just what works for me. But here's what I want you guys. You guys can customize these however you want to. But here's what I want you to do. You are going to want to turn the left trigger and the right trigger all the way down to 0. You do not want any delay when you are using your triggering, when you are using your trigger buttons right here. You will not want any delay, and you will not want them to be too slow. You are going to want to turn these all the way down to 0 to immediately when you pull up, shoot. You're going to want to do this. So make sure these are whatever you want to. I will not get mad. I will not get mad. You turn these four wherever you want to. These two, make sure. I will get mad. I will get mad if you do not turn these to 0. I will get mad at you. I'll get mad. I'll get furious. No, I won't. Anyway, I haven't done a video. Can't you tell I've not done a video in a few days? But anyway, I highly recommend that you turn these down to 0. Okay, so there you go. Those are basically everything for aiming. Now the next few things that we're going to do here, let me look at my list here. We're going to go to color filters. Color filters, you'll find it. You think you'll find it in graphics. You will not. You'll find it in interface, I believe. I told you guys that it is all over the place. Here we go. Yes, you're going to want to go to color customization, and you're going to want to go to color filter and do it on color filter 2. All right, and you're going to want to also turn this one to both, and you're going to want to make these both to 100. The whole entire point of changing it to these things is that to make your mini-map easier to see people on, and just to make it easier to distinguish who is the enemy and who is your team. Even when you're not looking at your mini-map, just in general in the world, and just with your teammates and stuff. It will just make it easier. And then you're also going to want to turn your hub color to I'm not going to even, I was about to pronounce it, I'm not going to even try to pronounce it, but anyway, you're going to want to turn it to this. It will be on default, of course, but you're going to want to turn it to this. Again, this will make it easier for you and make the colors more vibrant. You can change these up. I have not changed it up. Some people have changed the enemy team from red to purple and things like that, but I have kept it red. I like it red. So anyway, I highly recommend though that you change these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 settings. There you go. I know how to count. I know how to count. But you're going to want to turn these and you want to change these into what you see right here. You're going to want to. So that is color customization. Let me look down here. My list right here. You're going to want to, let's go to, I believe this is an interface as well. I think it is. Let me see here. Yes, here you go. You're going to want to turn these network in-game alerts on. This is going to help you out so much to alert you on things that are going on in the game. You're going to want to really turn this on when you are doing Warzone. In particular, you are going to want to turn these on. You want these in-game alerts, all right? So I highly recommend that you turn these on. The other thing that you're going to want to turn on, let me see if it's here. I don't know if it's here. Again, like I said, this whole settings thing is a little bit all over the place. It's a little bit all over the place. Let me see here. It is, it might be, I think it's actually in audio. Yeah, it's actually in audio. You're going to want to come all the way down here. And you're going to want to come down here all the way to audio advanced settings. And you're going to want to go to, let me look here. You're going to want to go to, let me look here. Yes, you're going to want to turn on, the Juggernaut. Yeah, oh, this one. You're going to want to turn on this one right here. You're going to want to turn it on. Here's the thing. It does what it says. It does what it says in the description. It will help you out with the noises of the game. It will help kind of filter them and not make them as loud for you, so you can actually hear footsteps and things like that. You're going to want to turn this on because it will reduce blast. It will reduce a lot of things for you in the game. So I highly recommend that you turn this on. Okay, I highly recommend that you turn this on. The next thing to that is in audio. The next thing that we are going to want to do is I'm looking down at my list here. We are going to want to turn, here we go. We are going to want to go to, I think this is let's see if this is in display. It may actually be in, I think it's actually an interface, actually, to be honest with you. I actually think it is. Let's see here. Yes, it is. Here you go. It's an interface. You're going to want to turn these all down to 0 right here. These two things right here. You are going to want to turn these down to 0. Okay, this is going to help out just with the way the whole entire screen looks. Again, you're going to see a theme with some of these settings. These are just to help out with the recoil in the weapons. This is supposed to help out with the view of the game and just the game in general, the way it looks. These are just meant to just really help you guys in order to see the screen better, in order to aim better. These are just all here to help. So you are going to want to turn these both down to 0 right here. The next thing that you're going to want to do is we're going to finally go down to display. I believe it's in display. Let me see here. It may not be. It may be in view. Yes, it's in view. Here we go. First and foremost, let's go over this real quick. And this actually isn't in the list right here, but I've been hearing people saying, do not turn your field of view all the way up. A lot of people are saying you're going to want to maybe turn it to 110 or something because you don't want too much. Honey. You're going to want to, hold up, honey, hold up. You are going to want to turn it all the way up. All right? You are going to want to turn it all of the way up. This map, again, because they are really focusing on being realistic, you're going to want to turn this thing all the way up. So do not listen to the people that say don't do. Turn it all the way up. The other thing you are going to want to do is turn your weapon field of view to wide. It's going to automatically be on the default, of course, but you are going to want to put it on wide, because when you are aiming down the sights, or when you are pointing your weapon as you're going, of course, it's going to widen your view, and you'll be able to see everybody. You are going to be able to see everybody on the screen, off in your blind spots, off in those little corners that are your blind spots. You're going to be able to see everybody if you turn this on wide. So I highly recommend that you turn this on wide. And let's see here, is there anything else? I'm so good at making these videos. Let's go back here. I almost thought that it was, there is something else that's not a make or break thing. Again, it is hard. I find that, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have trouble with these things. If you have trouble with, and I just found it by the way, but if you have trouble with your finding things in the settings, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of it. But anyway, you're going to want to go here. You're going to want to go here, and you're going to want to come down here. And you're going to want to turn this service latency on and pocket locks. Okay, now, look, with Call of Duty comes bugs and comes server issues. You're going to want to turn these two on so it will improve your server. You're going to want to do that. It will, I highly recommend it. It has improved the game not dropping on me as often as it was. Of course, we all know that Call of Duty has been dropping people a lot. It's been dropping me a lot. So anyway, I highly recommend that you do this. You turn these things on because it will help out with that. It will help the server not to drop you as much. So anyway, there you go. Those are all of the settings that I have found to help me. These are just... I did go over my sensitivities, because right here of your horizontal of your sticks right here, because really that's up to you. I have mine on 6, and to me that's perfect for me. But again, that's really up to you guys. So I didn't go over things like that. I just wanted to go over things that I thought would help you out. So anyway, there you go. I hope these things really help you out. These are the settings that I've used and that they have helped me out so much. Let's go over one other thing though, before we go any further. Where is it? You're going to want to do... oh, where is it? Is it in here? Let's see. Let's see if it's in here. I don't know if it's not. I actually just thought it was in controller. Yeah. Stick layout. Oh, you are going to want to turn off, by the way, vibration. I understand that it's supposed to be an immersive thing, but you're going to want to turn off the vibration. And also, you know what? I know why you're not seeing it here, because they ask you at the beginning of the game before you even start the game. But button layout. This is the layout. Button layout. Here we go. Button layout. So they actually do, but they will ask you at the beginning of the game before you even start the game. At least they did for me when I was doing the early access for the campaign. They actually asked me this before I even started anything. Is this button layout? Turn it to tactical. Do yourself a favor, turn it to tactical. It allows you to be so much more competitive. All right. It's going to have it on default. And some people do customization. I have found that this is the best thing for me here. So anyway, there you go. Those are a few little extra things I wasn't going to show you. But anyway, again, though, it's all about preference and what you like. Again, I didn't really go over some of these things because it's really up to your preference. But the ones I did want to share with you guys are the ones, again, that have really helped me out with Modern Warfare 2 and the way that the game runs. So anyway, there you go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hi, I'm back. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is just, again, like I said, this is just a video. These are just things. I didn't go over everything. I didn't go over some of the settings as far as graphics go, as far as your graphics card and things like that. I didn't really go over those things. I just really want to go over the things that would help you out, that I have found that help me out. Because again, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, there's a lot of 2s going around. They're meant to be realistic. They are meant to be realistic. If you watch Call of Duty Next, that was one of the main things that they focused on, is that they wanted this to be a realistic feel to it. And so therefore it plays a little differently. So I just really wanted to show you some of the things that I have found that have really improved and really have helped me with my gameplay with this new Modern Warfare 2. Really this new Call of Duty, this new era of Call of Duty that we are in. So there you go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let's go over a few things before we leave. I am still doing the charity streams for the hurricane that happened in Florida. I'm going to try to do one makeup stream, however, because the Gotham Knights one did mess up. I did one on Gotham Knights on Twitch, and it actually kind of messed up. So I'm tempted to do a makeup stream. I'll let you guys know on all my social medias if I end up doing it. I kind of want to, but again, we are entering into the holiday season, and I do have something else big coming up for you guys that I will tell you guys about later for Christmas that we will be doing. And I'm super excited about it, but I want to do it, but I don't know, since we are heading into the holidays and that new thing is coming out that I'm super excited about. I don't know if I will be. So anyway, this Tuesday, tomorrow in fact, I will be doing our second to the last charity stream if we don't do the makeup stream. We will be saying goodbye to Warzone. Okay, Warzone 1. We will be saying goodbye to that. And I'll put the link down below of my Twitch. Down below, that is where I stream right now. I have done some streams on here, but that is where I stream right now. So I'll put that link down below. Also, on Wednesday instead of Thursday, I usually do Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch. I usually stream at 8:30 on Twitch, Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, we're going to turn that Thursday into a Wednesday because that is when Warzone 2 comes out, and I really want to end these charity streams that we have been doing for the Florida hurricane. I really want to end them with a bang. So, we will be playing Warzone 2. So anyway, come by, hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll put the link down below, and I'll also put the link down below of the charity that we are doing. It's through the Red Cross, so I'll put that down in below. Anyway, I'm sorry that this video has been very random. Again, I just got back from a trip, and quite frankly, I'm a little tired, but I just wanted to go ahead and get this out for you guys because we are entering into Warzone 2, and I just thought the timing was perfect. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. You do not have to, but I would love for you to. And thank you for watching. If you who are watching, thank you so much. And I will see you on the next video. Well, that you see me in. Goodbye. Goodbye.